Do you see this chart behind me? It's okay if you can't, I'll put it up on screen right now. Elon Musk posted this on his Twitter a few days ago, courtesy of James Stevenson, the one who created this chart. And the picture that it illustrates is quite fascinating. This is the percent change in US auto sales between 2021 and 2022. The overall car market in the United States shrank by 8%, but Tesla grew its sales by almost 50%, almost 44%. Ever since Tesla missed Q4 estimates, Tesla FUD has been screaming from the rooftops, talking about how the sky is falling for Tesla. This is it. Get out now while you can. And having a very excellent quarter relative to its competitors, given all of the macroeconomic headwinds and such. It's increased its production by 47% despite the fact that Giga Shanghai in China was closed for a better part of 2022. And with a 24% gross margin, it has one of the highest gross margins out of all the automakers. I think Toyota and Ford have 16% and 8%. Now, let's look at the EV market from a broader perspective. 13% of new car sales in 2022 were in fact electric vehicles. And ARK Invest has come to produce estimates of its own, and they predict that by the year 2027, there will be 60 million electric vehicle sales. Now, you can say that these numbers are kind of aggressive, but let us just produce a scenario based on these assumptions. Tesla's current market share of the EV market is about 65 to 85%, give or take, and depending on which source you're referring to. Let's shrink that market share down to 10 to 20% just to compensate for this aggressive 60 million figure. If they capture 10% of that 60 million in EV sales, that means that by 2027, their annual sales will be 6 million. Let's double that market cap. If they can have at least a 20% market share, that means they have the potential to sell at least 12 million Teslas in 2027, which is about a 10x from where it is currently. And do you notice how up until this point, these figures are just focused on their automobile sales? We haven't even talked about robo-taxis or when they fully solve full self-driving. And it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. You see, these two services are unique in the fact that they will produce an ongoing cash flow for Tesla, in addition to their one-off sales. Because unlike a typical car transaction where you collect the income one time because you're selling one car and that's it, done, paid off, robo-taxis, you rent out the Tesla. The Tesla drives itself. It picks up passengers, it drops them off, it goes for new passengers, drops them off at their destination, rinse and repeat. There are no labor costs because it's a robo-taxi, it's driving itself. So it kind of plays into the full self-driving. When you get the full self-driving, you have the robo-taxi fleet based on Teslas that customers have already purchased that have been collecting all of this data for the past 10 years or so. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I truly believe that Tesla is a once-in-a-generation investment opportunity. But as always, do your own due diligence and invest safe.